Hi everyone, it's Kerchie. For my toy collection showcase, I'm going to be showing the much awaited Harry Potter Polly Pocket. This is so gigantic, it can barely fit on my screen. I might also sound a little bit congested. I did just heal from the flu, and I'm still in the process of fully recovering, but I wanted to film this because I couldn't wait anymore. Look at them, there's Ron, Harry, and Hermione. This is part of the Polly Pocket Collector Edition. This is the second one. The first one is, of course, Friends, which is up on my channel if you guys want to check it out. Over here, it says Platform 9 3/4, Hogwarts Express. Here's another Hogwarts Express in the middle, so we can see the train right behind them. On the bottom here, we have the Wizarding World logo, the Harry Potter logo. Everything about this is so nostalgic from when the Harry Potter movies first came out. I think I was in 5th grade, and I honestly can't wait for the show that they're supposedly releasing on HBO. On this side of the box, we see Hedwig on Harry's trolley, and a little bit more of the Hogwarts Express right behind him. And on the back, we see the actual compact, or a picture of the compact. So this is what it looks like, a little tease. Here's Dumbledore, and here's McGonagall in Polly Pocket form. And on the other side is the continuation of Hogwarts Express with more of Harry's stuff. And on top of the box is the ticket to Hogwarts. There's Harry's acceptance letter to Hogwarts. Now let's go ahead and see the actual compact. And here it is in the box. They are so cute. I almost don't want to unpackage this, but I really don't want to be one of those collectors that just keeps everything in the box. I already have some things that I keep in the box, and they are taking up a lot of space. So of course we're going to open this one. Of course. But first, let's look at the back of the packaging, because look how gorgeous this is. Look at these graphics. I love the blue and purples, the mountains, the boats that lead to Hogwarts Castle. Well, look at this. This is so beautiful. The detail on this castle. This doesn't even look like a Polly Pocket collab, honestly. It looks like its own standalone toy. The logo. Ugh, let's unbox this before I go crazy. Can we first talk about the detail on the packaging? Look at these pictures, the moving pictures, and the moving staircase. Look at this. Is it supposed to be the singing fat lady? I think this is meant to be a platform to put the compact on if you want to display it as such. So they really put a lot of thought into the packaging here. And this, of course, is the compact, so we are going to take each piece out one by one. I really don't like plastic packaging like this because it's hard to get the pieces out. Wow, this is the most beautiful, best crafted, best created Polly Pocket compact I have ever seen in the 2020s. That was oddly specific, but nothing can beat the vintage ones for me. But look at this. This is so gorgeous. This is around $50, and I would say it is absolutely worth it, especially if you're a collector. It is thick. It's heavy, it's got weight to it, and the little confetti stars on the inside. It's like a snow globe. It is just so gorgeous, and look at the sky. It's just a graphic, but it looks real. It looks like it's moving. The details on Hogwarts Castle, you can see every brick, every window. Look at it. It is so magical. I am mesmerized by this. I have stared at this for quite some time, just getting lost in all the little detail. The Harry Potter logo on the bottom, so beautiful. And up here, the little handle is a wand. You can't remove it though, so it is static. And again, it is really thick. It is one of the thickest Polly Pocket compacts in modern time. Here is the back. We see the Polly Pocket Collector logo, very beautiful. The gold plastic looks so cool. Look at the streaks on this. Here is the other side. You can see the streaks once more. It's just so gorgeous. I can't get over it. It looks like an actual snow globe, actually. The glass does have some thickness to it too. Well, it's not glass, it's plastic, but you know what I mean. It's so beautiful. Mine does have a little bit of a scratch though, so that's gonna bother me, but it's okay because you can't even notice. It's so beautiful, you can't even notice. All that you see is the beauty and magic. I mean, wow, I am actually speechless. I was staring at this for a couple minutes before I started talking. This looks like it's straight out of the movie. I love the colors, the shading. There's just something about this that looks, I don't know, it looks like the movie but shrunken into a Polly Pocket and you can go right in it. But first, let's start on the bottom here. We can pull a couple of these down, so I'm just gonna open them up. This is the Hogwarts Express track, which would stop right in front of Hogwarts to drop everybody off. And this is the station. We can see platform 9 3/4 here. And this is the little secret doorway to enter platform 9 3/4, where they just go through the wall magically. Before we get to the dining hall, there is a compartment underneath. This is where you can store all the pieces, which they have thoughtfully designed here. I absolutely hate when a Polly Pocket compact doesn't close, because there's not enough spot for the pieces, which is a very common problem in the modern Polly Pockets. So I keep all of my pieces in the little baggie and store them somewhere else. But with this one, it looks like everything can fit in here. And this is also where everybody takes the boat over to Hogwarts Castle. Look at the detail of the water. They didn't have to go that hard. They really didn't. They could have just left it blue or maybe done a graphic, but no. They made actual water. It's hard to see, but back there's actually bubbles, little ripples all around. There you go, you can see more of the bubbles. It's translucent, you can see a little bit of the bottom there. I almost feel like you can see a creature, but I can't quite make it out. Considering it's Harry Potter, I think it's a mermaid, a siren. The detail on the rocks too. Notice how it's not painted, it's not shaded or anything like that, but the texture itself, they added so much texture that it looks so incredibly detailed. And of course, all around here, we see brick textures, wall textures, on this side too. And we see nice textures on the floor. Even this train track has so much detail. You can see the gravel. This is a work of art. This is not a toy. This is art. Speaking of art, look at this. Bravo to the designers. Seriously, this is so gorgeous. I actually want this framed. It captures the cuteness of Polly Pocket with semi-cartoony graphics, but captures the spirit of Harry Potter with some dark shading, a little bit of realism to the castles and the rocks. Wow, this must be preserved. That is beautiful. And right on top of the platform is the dining hall. I just noticed there's a rat there. That must be Scabbers. So here are the two tables. Of course, in the movie there were hundreds of them, but we can only fit so much in a little compact. We don't see a big feast, but we do see plates, utensils, nice textures on this wooden bench and table. And of course, on the ground, there's even texture on the brick. I love little details like this. And then, of course, the sorting hat ceremony. Our characters can sit here, put on the hat, and be sorted into their house. So this chair, when you press it, switches the house symbols up here. Here's Slytherin, Hufflepuff, I think this is just the Hogwarts logo, Gryffindor, and Ravenclaw, which is me, the best house. And this is the long dining table where all the professors are sitting. Dumbledore sits in the middle, and we see the iconic floating candles. And the best part is, this wand actually moves them up and down. So I'm gonna pull it, there you go, and push it down. It takes a little bit of effort, but this is an added touch and it's so cool. Unfortunately, they don't light up. I was looking around to see if there was a battery compartment or a switch, but I don't think so, which is a shame because how gorgeous would this be if they all lit up? The detail on the roof here, this is so breathtaking. The gothic design, the paneling, and it also looks like chocolate. Since I've been sick for the past 3 weeks, if you can believe it, all I ate was pho and chocolate. I really want to eat this right now. And on the sides here, we have a couple gargoyles, it seems. Beautiful detail. Look at the wings. Wow, they really took their time here with every little detail. They really didn't have to go this hard. They really didn't. No, but actually they did, because this is Harry Potter we're talking about. And finally, the beautiful graphics in the background. This is just so gorgeous. It's hard to even tell that it's a graphic because it blends seamlessly into the rest of the compact. I, of course, am a huge Harry Potter fan. Don't quiz me on it. I don't know every little detail and I stopped at the 4th book, but I do have all of the original editions. I've seen all the movies multiple times, and I thoroughly enjoyed the game Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys haven't gotten a chance to play that game, it is absolutely breathtaking and one of the best games I've ever played in my life. And of course, this compact is nothing without the legendary characters. We get 5 of them. Here's Harry Potter himself, looking like a total nerd. I must say these characters feel super high quality. They don't feel cheap like the regular Polly Pockets. They feel very well sculpted, and they have this texture that just, it really does feel like a work of art. That's the best way I can describe this. And all the details on him, of course. He even has a little scar right there, his glasses, his robes, that iconic Polly Pocket posture, and all of the details in his hair. That's just amazing. And here is Ron, of course. I think the only thing missing are his freckles. I think they're there. Yeah, very faint, but they are there. Never mind. Same thing, same robes. The Hogwarts tie right there. Slight detail, but they managed to get it in. The texture of his hair, beautiful. Look at all the waves. And of course his iconic quote, "It's you that has to go on, Harry, not me, not Hermione. Yo!" And little Miss Know-It-All, Hermione, herself. Her hair is so beautiful. Look at it. Look at the curls, the frizz, I guess. Her hair is supposed to be frizzy, but then after a while they made it beautiful. And her cute little face. She actually has vintage Polly's face a little bit. Miss McGonagall over here. She looks absolutely gorgeous. Her emerald green robe has so much detail. Look at these little lines here. Her collar and her witch hat is my favorite. I love witches. And this is your stereotypical witch hat with a point at the end and the little curve, and I love her. And then we have Albus Dumbledore. He's wearing purple robes and a purple hat, but I think it was blue in the movies. I don't remember. And he has his signature white beard, long white hair, his little glasses. So adorable. And then we have Hedwig. He is so tiny. He does have texture on him as well. It's a little bit hard to pick up on camera, but he does have feathers, lots of them. Maybe we can get that a little bit close here. We all know his fate in the movies, and we don't want to think about it. He's okay. He's okay. And this is the sorting hat, which we can put on the characters. Look at the detail on him. He looks over it. He's been doing this for hundreds of years. But look at the detail on him. He looks like caramel, actually. I kind of want to eat him. I just really want to eat chocolate and candy right now. And the big Mamma Jamma Hogwarts Express. Which part of the train is this? Is this the caboose? I just like the word caboose. It's a caboose. I don't care if it's not a caboose, it's a caboose. Look at the detail on this. If my dad is watching this, Dad, look at the details. My dad collects trains, by the way. I think he stopped though, but look at this. This isn't even an official train per se. It's just like a piece that comes with this compact. It's made of plastic. It's not die-cast or anything, but the detail, and the spots for the characters in there. What a beautiful caboose. And they even managed to get Hogwarts Express written on the front with the logo. Amazing. Here is Harry's trolley with all his stuff, and these are Harry's books that we can put right on the trolley, like so, and we can put Hedwig right on top. There we go. That looks so official, straight out of the movie. And this is one of the little boats that takes everybody to Hogwarts Castle. Again, it would be cool if the lamps lit up, but there's only so much you can do here. Nice wooden texture on this. You can even see the paddles. And we get 4 golden goblets that we place on the dining tables. And that was the Harry Potter Polly Pocket from the Polly Pocket Collector Edition. Absolutely gorgeous. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 even. One of the most beautiful Polly Pockets I own. This is a work of art. I love this. I love that they are collaborating with different brands. They just did Friends, now Harry Potter, and it was just recently leaked that the next one is Adam's Family. People are also asking for Stranger Things, Golden Girls. That one I would pay so much money for. It's not even funny. I love Golden Girls, and I am Sophia. The inside is just as beautiful and breathtaking as the outside. There are so many details. They really took their time to sculpt this. Bravo to the artists and designers. You guys really have to get the credit here. As a designer myself, I always appreciate great design, cohesive design, well thought out, true to the movie, really captured the movie's heart. Every little detail from the wand to the snow globe, to the way it closes, the compartments on the inside that fit all the pieces. This is easily one of my top 10 Polly Pockets. And thank you guys for watching my toy collection showcase, and thank you for waiting for me to recover from my sickness, and I'll see you on the next one.